Rose Quartz, hello, my dear. How are you? I am good. Thank you for asking. How was your evening? You're number one. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Do you have any plans? Do you have to work? Thank you. Thank you. It is beautiful here. Of course, I'm in New York. You have to work at 3. I can't remember where you said you were from. One more good shuffle for you. Oh, you just got home too. Well, welcome home. Welcome home. Thandeka, hello. Welcome. You're number 2. Get these cards. 1. Michigan, that's right. Thank you. Reshma, hello. You are number 3. Number 4 is Kumar. Hello, welcome. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. I don't mean to. I am good. Thank you for asking. Um, you're number 4, Kumar. So we are working on number 1, and we will see what the cards have for you. Today we are going to use how about the Enchanted Map Oracle? Now, if you prefer something different, just let me know. One more. Now, if you don't want to wait your turn, a super chat will help you jump. You can get next in line with a super chat. Oh my goodness. I was trying to say you can jump the line. All right, give myself a little bit of room here. Rose Quartz, the first card you have is the 5 of Cups. It's an emotion suit, and it is also a halfway point. It represents a challenge, loss, shame, guilt. Quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 are left. The appearance of it can represent a patrimony. That is an inheritance from a father or a male in your family. It's in your past position. It can be your recent past or your distant past. It is also a call for you to turn your back on past mistakes, which might be where shame and guilt feelings come from. Also, it can represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. And don't forget, 5s are a call for boundaries. You have the Queen of Pentacles. This is what's currently surrounding you. So the energies around you right now. The Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is our speculate to accumulate suit. And she represents material comfort, stability, and abundance. But you need to get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful. Learn to be practical. Learn to share with others. But more important, decrease money going out and bring more money in. Lizzie, hello. Happy Friday to you too, my dear. You are number 5. So less going out, more money coming in. Also, the Queen of Pentacles, she takes great joy in providing for others. In your future position, you have the 8 of Wands. Positive, yes, represents something fast. Can be business matters. It represents exciting news in moving projects forward. But more important, you will find yourself freshly grounded. So again, speed toward end promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. The Magician has something to tell you, major arcana. It's a positive card, and it's letting you know something is going to happen fast. This is fast. He's letting you know that it may be even faster than days. It's positive. It's a yes, and it encourages you to be resourceful. And you're going to have to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And it also wants you to know that it's all in the know-how. You know how to do it. It'll be positive and good for you. It'll be good for you, my dear. The next card you have, your oracle, is the slow and steady. Upright. Upright, this card says, slow and steady wins the race every time. Trust that taking life at a more leisure pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life, so savor them. That's a nice card. Very nice card to get on a Friday. Thandeka, you are next, my friend. Oh, you reached out. Well, good for you for being brave. Rose Quartz, you're welcome. And again, have a beautiful weekend. All right, Thandeka, questions. I got all kinds of questions. So, when you reached out, can you tell if somebody sees and looks at the message or email? Thank you, Rose Quartz. I will. Thank you. All right, so my form inspector, I'm pretty sure you guys can hear her being a pain in my butt. What? I know. I love you too. I love you too. They can't see you, though. It's facing the other direction, girl. She's like, well, they can hear me. You want to go outside? I'll be right back. I will be right back, my friends. It is absolutely beautiful outside. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you used a friend's phone. Uh-oh. Well, did Jay respond? All right, let's get these cards pulled. I'm gonna presume you're gonna find out one way or another if this person wants anything to do with you. Aniket, hello. Welcome, my friend. You are number 6. All right. So the first card you have is Major Arcana, the Strength card. It is a yes card. It's a positive card. Take note of the direction it's looking into your future. Oh gosh, that is not your future. That is your past. That's your future. The Strength card. Um, it represents a Leo. It is through inner strength, its power, courage, being generous. Be strong like the trees, but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity, but maintain your composure. Um, the next card you have, your current position. I forgot to shuffle the oracles for you. I am good, Aniket. How are you? How was your work day? I mean, are you home now? The second card you have is the Four of Cups. Cups is another yes card, Thandeka. It's positive. It represents the summertime. It's an emotion suit, and it is a self-pity card. It represents you are a little self-obsessed and that you literally need to get out more. Even if it's just getting outside and sitting under a tree. But so what the card is saying is, so maybe you have a schedule. You stick to this, you have a routine. But it represents being in a rut and boredom. So it doesn't mean like change your schedule. You don't have to do that. Just do something out of the ordinary. Go out more. Get step out of your comfort zone. But the appearance of this card can also represent a missed opportunity. So, oops, I'm using my fingers again. I apologize. So go back and look for an opportunity you may have overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over it that you miss out on it. Uh-oh. You better go see what Grandma wants. Make sure she's okay. Then the next card you have, future card, the Nine of Pentacles. This card represents safety and security. It is a resting phase. Don't forget the Pentacles represents speculate to accumulate. So the Nine of Pentacles says you want for nothing. You are content in the gardens of bounty. You are secure in the safety of your haven. But security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill and risk, or risk. And that's kind of what this card is saying. You're a little bit bored. But the appearance of this can also represent a donation from a sponsor. So tarot cards always have two meanings. You just never know. Depends on your situation. Thandeka, your oracle is encouragement, upright. Did I mention today is a beautiful... Aw, she is in pain. Did she hurt herself? Is she okay? This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in that direction. You will get the help you need, and you won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. My friend, you are on the right path. So keep going. Reshma, you are next. You're welcome. So you're going to, like I said, you're going to find out definitely, however you say that word, it'll be one way or another, you're going to find out whether he was happy to hear from you or if he was upset. Oh, got you, got you. Is she, what's the word? She can't, is she on bed rest? She can't move? Well, hopefully, now that she's used the bathroom, she, she won't be in any pain anymore from that. So that'll be a plus. All right, Reshma. Let's see what we have for you. So thank goodness on that portion being taken care of. And then maybe a soothing tea. There we go. Here we go. Hold on to them. I'm glad that is in the past position, my friend. Never like to see that in the present or future. Whatever this is, I'm sorry you had to go through it. Spider, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? You would be number 7. All right, let me get these cards shuffled and get in order. Absolutely, you are. And thank you for being here. All right, Reshma, we just need an oracle. Right, make sure I'm thinking of the right person here. Had to look at my list. Just an there we go. We'll put Spider on the list. Oh my goodness, 104. Wow. Well, congratulations to her. She'll be up and moving in no time at all. Oh my goodness, good for her. What a matriarch. Oh my gosh. Well, Anna Cat. Oh my gosh, I'm sending good healing vibes to your grandma right now. Oh my gosh. Wow, 104. I kind of feel like I know somebody who's 104 now. That's kind of exciting. Longevity. All right, Reshma. Okay, squirrel. Reshma, the first card we have for you is the 10 of Swords. 10 represents the completion of the cycle. Whatever this crap is, it's done, it's over with. I have no idea what that was. It generally represents betrayal, in that you may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back and that you're face down in the dirt. Again, it's over. Whatever it is, it's done. Maybe you now know about it and everything's out in the open. It frees you up to start something new or to build from what you know. In your current situation, what's surrounding you right now, you have one of the most powerful cards in the deck that we all want anywhere in a reading. Major Arcana, the Star. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. And it represents that you have a renewed feeling. You are a renewed inspiration. A strong connection to the healing. Maybe a strong connection to your spirituality. An optimistic outlook for the future. It represents hope, light, visions, a renewed feeling for all of this. and that prosperity will come from what you do best. Take note of the direction the star is facing toward this situation, no matter how painful it was. Um, you're a new you, a new person. Your future card is the Sun, major arcana. The Sun is a positive card after. It also represents 1 year in overcoming some obstacles. And now you find yourself in a place of positivity, joy, uh, clarity, illumination. Again, after overcoming obstacles, whatever this was, I'm sure, I mean, maybe it doesn't resonate with you at all. But again, positive joy. The sun can be the daytime or the summer. And it says to think of yourself, treat yourself, and to remember life is to be lived to the fullest. Your oracle for the day is the Goblins reversed. Well, you have 2 positive cards in your present and your future. So, I wished I had dates for you. Actually, let me look. The Sun. No dates for the Sun. And then the first one was... Oh, yeah, duh. The star. I'm like, duh. January 21st through February 23rd. Those are the dates I have. But it's not necessarily the dates that are important for that. Is the fact that it could be that it's an Aquarius. Are you an Aquarius, Reshma? All right, your oracle, Goblins reversed. Whoa, good thing I didn't read you that one. That was not it at all. It's often difficult to deal with someone else's issues because they impact your own. Remember, no one's perfect. But in this case, you're particularly vulnerable to being manipulated. Don't take this world personally. When this card arrives upside down, it's a sign to step back with detachment. Don't let other people's stuff lead you into reacting from an old wound. Love yourself unconditionally. Set boundaries, and your goblins will fall asleep. Love is the only answer. I wished I had dates for you. All I know is this is positive. This is positive that it represents a 1-year period. So, I don't know if 1 year from now or maybe the 1-year period is almost up. But either way, it will be positive. Kumar, you are next. I cannot wait for your good news, too. Have a blessed day, my dear. And a great weekend, too. Kumar, you are next. Whoops, I need to pay attention here. One more good shuffle. Lizzie is after Kumar. I'm trying to spend my day uploading and editing videos, but my editing app is not working properly today. I might just have to reload it or something. I don't know. I figured stepping back and just taking a breather is a good idea. Kumar, the first card you have is Major Arcana, the Hermit. It represents focus. It's a positive card. Some people call it a neutral energy card, um, but I don't see anything negative about finding the time to be alone and look within so that you can find your purpose, what it is you really want. So it's in your past position. It could be your recent past or distant past. It is also the card of coaching or mentoring and possibly allows others to follow in your footsteps. So it's super important that you take the time to be alone to make sure it is what you want. The next card you have is the 10 of Wands. 10 represents the completion of a cycle. It doesn't matter what suit it is. It's a 10. It's the completion. So congratulations on that. This is what's currently surrounding you. Past, present, future. Important things to tell you and your oracle. Wands. Positive, yes. And it represents something happening. I mean, it can also represent business matters. It can represent something happening days. I said fast, days. It's responsibilities and burdens, and that you have shouldered too much, and it's time to pass some of it on. Take note of the direction this person is walking, heading toward your future. So, because of passing some of these responsibilities and burdens on, you will reap great fortunes, gains, and success. The next card you have is the King of Swords, a court card. The swords can represent a darker haired, mature male whose influence is either entering or leaving your life. This is your future. And the King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So now's not the time to let your guard down. It's a warning. Not only is it a fighting, arguing, and discontent, whether it's with somebody else or inner, it's also a warning suit. You have the King of Wands. Take note of the direction the King of Wands is looking toward the King of Swords. The King of Wands says, and it can represent a light or fair-haired older man whose influence is either entering or leaving your life. This card says, take action and express your reason to be. It can also represent maybe two different people, two different men having two different issues. And it can also represent business matters too, because it's wands, but it represents something happening fast in days. So take action, fast, days. Here's another one that represents fast, days, even. This is speed toward end, promises assured felicity. Take note of the direction they're flying. The staves are flying in the air toward your future. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. Felicity is happiness or well-being. Your oracle for the day is come together upright. So I say it all the time. If anybody in the chat is knowledgeable about the cards, I'm not a professional. I just have a card fetish. I've been reading cards for 35 years. But yeah, if you have any knowledge, put it in the chat, please, and share it with everybody. I've come to, in my experience, realize that everybody reads differently. This card says love needs to be expressed. And this is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its form. Whether it's romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instant, there is another person involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, an animal, a friend, or a spirit. This card assures that love has come calling and it seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished, and like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring relationships. Beautiful card. Beauteous card. Oops. All right, Lizzie, you are next. Oh, my nose. It's so dry. These allergies. I guess I'd rather be dry than stuffy and runny or whatever. There you are. Any plans for the weekend, my dear? All right, one more good shuffle. I think you have a reading coming out soon. Within a few weeks. I'm not sure. I might not have any idea what I'm talking about. There we go. Oh, looky here. That's always a nice card to have. Even if it is in your past. Oh, ruh-roh. Lizzie. This one is a warning card. Take note of the direction the warning card is facing into your future. What do we have? Justice. Something going on? Oh, you have a hair appointment tomorrow. Just something like just a trim, something you always do. You know, scheduled appointment? Or is this like you stepping out of your routine and doing something different? Because I've been thinking about doing something different. Scheduled. The first card you have is the Ten of Cups. 10 represents the completion of a cycle, so congratulations. And it frees you up to start something new. It is also domestic bliss, so enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Now it's in your past, so it could be your recent past or distant past. This is the one that's important right now. It's a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. Be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, or school. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And your ideas, they may be passed off as their own, as other. So work, home, school, your ideas may be passed off as theirs. So again, don't be too trusting, and you have been warned. Keep your ideas to yourself. We get excited, and we just want to tell people all our ideas, especially like our close friends or someone we haven't talked to in a long time. Don't do that. Use discernment. Don't fall into this trap. Your future position card is Major Arcana Justice. What did Spider? Me too. My job reduced my hours. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. As if things aren't expensive enough and now they're going to cut your hours. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Justice, Major Arcana. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. And it says it's advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. We all knows what happens then. That knee-jerk reaction just to solve that problem causes more problems in the future. You have two oracles. Both of them are reversed. Dry desert is your first one. And this one says, the subject of your inquiry is barren. When this card is reversed, it's a warning not to be hypnotized into thinking you will achieve your desire. The well is empty. Consider it a gift. Know that while this is not the right place, the right person, or the right circumstances for you at the moment, it means something much better, more fulfilling, and life-sustaining is coming. Celebrate the morning and be grateful. There's 2 warnings for you, my dear. The next card you have is listening, reversed. I think I have a bee in here. How can I have a bee in here already? We just got rid of snow a couple days ago. I'm just kidding. It was a little bit longer than that. Not much, though. It says, are you feeling that you're not being heard? Your needs aren't valid, or your song will go unsung? Now's the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. This is the moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. Reversed, this has another meaning as well. It can mean, are you refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said? This is the time to get out of denial. Reversed, this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. Aniket, you are next. We've got a short list today, you guys. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. So that was for Lizzie, and this is for Aniket. Spider, you're number 7. We are on number 6. Right now, number 6. You too, my friend. You too. All right, one more good shuffle for Aniket. I'm not sure if he's back yet or if he's helping take care of his grandma. But we'll get this. Wow, that was fast. This is kind of fitting considering he's was working today. He has been working. All right, get him an oracle. One more good shuffle. Oopsies. I try not to hit the camera. Just happens. All right, the first card we have for Aniket is the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is our speculate to accumulate suit, which means anywhere you can improve your life is a pentacle. So, monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul, anywhere is a pentacle. The Queen of Pentacles represents material comfort, stability, and abundance. She says Aniket needs to get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life. Aniket needs to learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others, but more importantly, he needs to attend to his financial affairs. Less money going out, more money coming in. When you think of a way to make money, you generally do make money at it. So you need to think along those lines. The next card you have is the 8 of Pentacles. This represents the journeyman. The 3 of Pentacles is the apprentice. And the 10 of Pentacles is the master. So the journeyman. It is working toward a goal. Continue on this path of study or training. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. The skills you have acquired will serve you well, and you have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. Remember, working toward a goal. Take note of the direction he's facing into your future. Your future card is the Two of Wands. Wands is a positive card. It's a yes card. Represents something approaching fast, days, and it can represent business matters. The Two is our hopes and wishes. It's a call to organize and fire yourself up. So let me show you real quick. If you're new to the channel, I'll show you what I'm reading from. If you hear me flipping pages, this is my own book. All right. Two of Wands. This card says plan ahead, be strategic. So where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? The card says think innovative and fresh ideas. But more important, you are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Star Lover, hello, you're number 8. How are you today? Annika has 2 oracles, both reversed. Peaks of Joy is your first one. This card says, do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Do you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, or make the right amount of money, or reach the ideal weight? This card says, why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before you allow yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy, so take a walk. Be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness truly is an inside job. I've mentioned it before. I shared a post. There's 2 people on my social media. 2 people. One person is extremely happy, bubbly, just head in the clouds. The other person's all down in the dumps, sad. And the bubbly person is holding happiness, the word happiness. And the person who's down in the dumps says, where'd you find that? I've been looking for it my whole life. And this person said, well, I made it myself. Your next oracle is coming apart, reversed. Reversed, this card says a situation is unraveling and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. The challenge is to separate out the elements of the puzzle so you can get a better perspective on what happened. Maybe you lingered somewhere where you didn't belong, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain. I saw something moving across the bottom of the screen. I was like, oh, what is that? It's important that you maintain a sense of humor. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. So breathe and know that you are loved, my friend. Spider, it's your turn. Oops, I keep knocking things around. All right. All right, Spider, here we go. You've been so patient. Waiting. Here we go. Oops. There we go. So we just need 3. There's 1 for the spider. 2. These are really nice cards. Wow. Lucky you. After the spider is star lover. But in between, I'm going to go check on the form inspector, make sure she's still in the yard. AKA my dog. Well, we've been getting 2 for everybody so far. The first card we have is the 2 of Cups, past, present, future. 2 of Cups, emotions, and the 2 emotion suit is a Cups. 2 is a call to organize, and this card represents a relationship. More important, this relationship is, well, everything positive. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents the summertime and something happening slow and long, like summer. Slow, long, and positive. More important, this card is love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, and concord. Concord is an agreement. When you enter in a relationship of any sort, there is always an agreement of some kind. But more important, this card represents that which nature has sanctified. Good for you. The next card you have is the Sun card. This is in your current position. You find it is positive. It is joy. It's also a 1-year period in overcoming some obstacles. And did I mention it's a major arcana? One of the most powerful cards and most wanted cards in the deck. You now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. Again, after overcoming some obstacles. So it says to put yourself first for once. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. And live life to the fullest. Your life was not meant to be lived for somebody else. When we enter into relationships of any sort, we tend to live our life for the other person and what they want in their dreams. But what about you? The next card you have, take note of the direction the world card is facing toward your current situation. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents growth, positive growth, but slow, successful growth. The time has come to venture forth, and the world is open to you and will respond accordingly. It is triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. The goddess and her husband keep throwing you curveballs. Well, let's see what the oracle has for you. The first one you have is the Field of Dreams, upright. This card says it's the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. No issues until now. Okay, so it's the perfect time to realize the vast potential. Wait a minute. It's the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. But you must be clear about your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed on you. You have a basket full of seeds. They are powerful, and your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life, and experience the extraordinary. Again, be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. That may have something to do with this work issue. The next card you have is Protecting Treasures, reversed. Reversed, this card says, do you too easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it. This is time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they are being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience, others favor one side over the other. Vulnerability, born of fear, may lead to being taken advantage of. Perhaps the imbalance is due to a conscious choice you've made. If so, make sure you're not being hurt by any arrangements you've made. If you believe you found some kind of protective refuge, be aware that there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess whether you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. So be true to your dream and remember that the angels will bring the right people your way to further the path of your highest good. Remain cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. But my friend, I apologize. Do not give away the farm for a smile. Don't give away the farm for a smile. Take care of you first and what you want. And the right person will come into your life when the time is right. Spirit never gets it wrong. Never gets it wrong. Star Lover, it is your turn. So, Spider, I don't have any moderators in here yet today. But here's my email. I usually take the opportunity to mention that if you would like a free in-depth card reading, it's a whole layout, not just a couple of cards that fall. Send me an email. They're free. I'll get back to you with the information I need. And I'll send you a list of 7 choices that you can pick one of to base your reading on and ask questions from. So yeah, if you're interested, anybody in the chat, if you would like a free reading yourself, send me an email. I can't type it in. I'm using my phone. I don't have my laptop with me. Otherwise, I'd put it in there myself. So Bohippianlife@gmail.com. It's the same as my YouTube channel, but it's at gmail.com. All right, before we get Star Lover, it's cards. And Catherine, hello, welcome. Yes, absolutely. You are number 9. I have to go check, see what my form inspector, aka dog, is barking at. I'll be back. Hold the fort, Catherine. Well, I'm just going to presume that a leaf was blown into her territory and it upset her. Coffee. send me an email, my friend, and I will do the best I can to help you out. We can do we can do a reading for you. But number one, most important thing is to breathe, relax, get out in nature, get out of, sometimes we stay like in our house. We stay inside too long. And then we just keep stewing on the issues and we just keep going over and over them. But if you just get out, break out of that pattern, get out, do something different. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here and being so patient. The list gets large quite fast, and sometimes we don't even get through the whole list. All right, Star Lover, let's see what we have for you. Oops, here we go. Gosh, we're just hitting the hour mark, and we are already on number 8. That's pretty impressive. That's saying something for Granny staying concentrating, staying on the right path. The first card you have is the King of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles is our speculate to accumulate suit. The King is a court card. And it can represent a darker-haired, mature male whose influence is either entering or leaving one's life. Take note of the direction he's facing into your current situation. And the King says, in a world of success, there's no room for ambition without any real grounding. You need to think about your future security as well as your security today. So try to create long-term plans. And remember, read the small and fine print everywhere. Before you speculate to accumulate, make sure every project, every opportunity is viable. All right, who's Frank? No, but welcome. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Let me see what this one says. All right. I think I read all of his "she's full of shiznit" comments. But again, Frank, welcome. I do appreciate you being here. So, make sure every project is viable, which means makes you money. The next card you have, this is what's currently surrounding you, the 5 of Cups. 5 is a halfway point, and it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. Cups is our emotions suit. Boundaries. So boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. Boundaries are doors to keep you safe. So you let the right ones in, and you keep the wrong ones out. Hopefully Frank would agree with me with that. Take note of the direction the 5 of Cups is facing toward the King of Pentacles, whatever this is in your past. The card represents loss, guilt, shame, challenge. Loss, but something remains. Quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 are left. It is quite possibly a call for you to turn your back on turn your back on past mistakes, which may be where shame and guilt feelings come from. The appearance of this card can represent an inheritance from a father or a male in your family, like an uncle. something like that, brother, who knows. Um, it can also be represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. But more important, it is a call for you to put boundaries in place. The next card you have is the Nine of Wands. 9 is a resting phase. Wands represents something happening fast, days. It can also represent business matters. Resting phase. Take note of the Nine of Wands has a bandage around his head and is literally leaning on one of the staves. The other ones are forming a protective boundary. These are the type of people you want in your life. Ones who have your back even when you're not around. Whatever this resting phase is. It represents that you are protected better than you think. Surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. Your oracle for the day is intention, upright. It says your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize you're not the one who has to do all the work, though. Others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intentions. Send it out into the field, and then you allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. My friend, own the life you want to lead and live it deliberately with clarity and detachment. Catherine, you are next. Frank. What happened to Frank? Did I get to the bottom of the chat? I did. All right. Well. Have I mentioned I am so happy it's Friday? Friday. Yay. There you are. A star lover, you're welcome. Have a blessed day and an even better weekend. All right, Catherine. One more good shuffle. Don't freak out. That doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. That's not what that is at all. Well, you're going through some things, huh? She's like, yeah, I'm going through a little something, something. Okay, let's get an oracle. Past, present, future. These ones have something to tell you. All right. One more. That one just came up in the upright position for Star Lover. Now we'll be able to find out what it is reversed. So the first card you have is Major Arcana, the Death card. Again, don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing. It's a neutral energy card. It represents, again, it's in the past, looking toward your future. It's a neutral energy card, so it's going to be an emotional time. See all the blue? It represents emotions. That's why the cups cards are always blue. Cups represent our emotions. So when you see a card that has a buttload of blue, guaranteed it was an emotional time. So it represents something inevitable. Let's back up. It represents change, an inevitable change, and it was very transformative. There are two things in life that are inevitable: being born and death. In this situation, this change was very transformative, emotional. The next card you have, Major Arcana. When you have the appearance of multiple majors, more in a reading, it represents that there is a very, very powerful current going on in your life right now. The Devil. This is also a neutral energy card. It's not an evil card just because it's the devil. It just represents something predestined. It says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. You can do it. We all avoid things that we've never done or that we have a fear of because we have a fear of it. But my friend, you can do it. Just do it afraid. I tell it to my kids and my grandkids all the time, and even myself. You can do it. Just do it afraid. My grandson, when he took his deep end test so he could jump off the diving board, but I'm afraid. I know. You can still do it, though. And he jumped off the diving board all stinking day. So take note of where the chains are. Around the person's neck, not the hands or their feet. You can easily break free from this disempowering situation, whatever it is. Now, because tarot cards always have two meanings, this card can also be a warning, my friend, that if you keep wanting, you'll always be in need. You have Court card, Queen of Cups, Major Arcana. I apologize. Court card, Queen of Cups. This card can represent a light or fair-haired, mature woman who steady and enduring for good or evil, depending on the other cards. Now, the Queen of Cups. There's Anna Cat. Hello. The Queen of Cups says, follow your heart and intuition. Look within to see where you can be a little more loving and caring. But that's not just something unique to you. That is everybody. Again, emotions. Look within to see where you can be a little more loving and caring. And you can't go wrong. So tune into the feelings of others. Respond accordingly. Show compassion. And don't turn your back on those who need your support. Take note of the direction the Queen of Cups is looking into this current situation. Now, yeah, I haven't seen them yet. Marsha, hardly ever on Fridays because Wayne has long weekends. So they spend their time together. And as far as the other two, I don't know. Busy weekends already. All right, so these cards have something important that you need to know. 8 represents coming off of a plateau. Finally, forward movement. Again, take note. It's cups. It was an emotional time or is an emotional time. But it represents turning your back on all the noise. Again, finally forward movement. The eclipse represents transience and rarity. This may be something rare and out of the ordinary for you. But change is needed for growth. It is super important that you avoid a state of stagnation. Remember, 8s represent coming off of this stagnation, plateau. The next card you have, because you had multiples that came out, Major Arcana, the Chariot. This card represents victory. Also representing that you have been on a plateau going nowhere. I have a new book started. The chariot represents victory and finally forward movement. It also represents the zodiac sign Cancer. Finally forward movement. Just do it. Go, go, go. Once you know your direction, don't stop. You must move fast to achieve success. There's no going back once you are on your way. And the chariot's momentum will carry you to victory, my friend. Take the road less traveled. Don't take no for an answer. And whatever you do, keep going. You have major oh my gosh, that's not a major arcana. That is the Two of Cups. It represents our emotions. This represents a relationship. Love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Again, concord is an agreement. And it also represents squeaky relations, which is sex. Squeaky. For if you're new, when you come back, that's what it represents, squeaky. So also that which nature has sanctified. This relationship, whatever it is, does not have to be to a person. It could be to a hobby, a career, anything. It's a deep connection. Your oracle for the day is intention, reversed. Like I said, we just had it upright. So it's kind of cool that immediately afterwards you're getting the reversed meaning. Politics equal garbage. Dollar store tarot. No, these ones are actually Barnes and Noble. But welcome, my friend, welcome. I do like the dollar store. So, reverse, this one says, are you clear about your intentions? Or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives or your ambitions? It's time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives. See if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its costs? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is a time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You, my friend, will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. Catherine, you are welcome, my dear. You are welcome. And don't forget, well, Aniket, a moderator, is back. Aniket's an original. But this is my email. If you would like an in-depth card reading, send me an email, my friends. They're free. All these are free. And I'll get back to you with the information I want. The only time any money, I ask for money is a super chat if anybody wants to skip line. Otherwise, you just wait your turn. Or you can purchase a membership. A certain membership level offers free readings a month. Thank you, Aniket. Whoops. Oops, what I did. Oh, goodness gracious, I messed it up. Hold on, don't go anywhere. All right. Pin. You guys, I made it to the bottom of the list. And I still have a little bit of time left. Which means I get to start my fry, yay, early. Aniket, what are your weekend plans? Do you have to work this weekend? I know, I'm so excited. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My rooster is crowing. I'm going to open the window for you guys. Still waiting to hear my quail go off. There he is. Oh, good for you. Remember, when you go to the beach, if it catches your eye, it was meant uh, to be picked up. Like little pebbles, stones, shiny thing. If it catches your eye, it was meant for you. Sushi and sauce. Hello, welcome. I was just getting ready to end the live stream. You made it perfect time. Oh my goodness. I I did not see those stones, I don't think. Did you send me a picture of them? Gosh, I can't remember. I did do your reading. You, my friend, were number 6. So you probably have to go back a good half hour, 20 minutes. All right, Sushi. Let's see what we have for you. Whoops. You are finding yourself, you're finding a beginning at an end. Take note of the direction it's looking. Your past, whether it's your recent past or distant past, Sushi. All right. Major Arcana, the Fool. It represents you being on an unexpected journey. Again, you're finding a beginning at an end. The card says, follow your path. Don't be held back by people who call you a dreamer. The next card you have is the Ten of Pentacles. Represents the Master. And it is a structure card. So keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it, but you don't have to do it all. You can slow down. Delegate. Let others take on more responsibilities. It represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, and the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. You also have the Four of Pentacles. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. And that reason is material security and financial stability. So no uncalculated risks. And the Hermit card has something for you. It's a focus card. It is also the card of coaching and mentoring, and it allows to others possibly follow in your footsteps. So it's important that you take the time to be alone, to look within and make sure that the path you're on is the one that you really want. Possibly allows others to follow in your footsteps. You have Major Arcana, the Emperor. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a fatherly figure. And the Emperor says, exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. Most important, you are the master of yourself, first and foremost. And you must lead by example and always be the initiator of new ideas. You have the Three of Pentacles, which represents you're approaching the beginning of something. It's the Apprentice and Cooperation card. So if you are putting applications in for like a job, somewhere to move, school, anything like that, the appearance of it represents that you will be most likely chosen. But now, on the other hand, because tarot have two meaning, it could also represent that it's time to start putting these applications in. You have one of the most powerful cards and most sought after cards in the deck, Temperance, Major Arcana, positive card, yes card. This card represents having a focus on your emotional and physical balance. But keep moderation and self-control in mind. It represents change and going for it when the time is right, but only when the time is right, because this stage could easily spoil. So again, moderation and self-control, but it is a positive place to be in. And I forgot to do an oracle for you. Aniket, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I love my motorcycle. We went on a ride last night, and I have like 2 videos I'm trying to upload for motorcycle. What do you think of the bag on the back? Yeah, so many major arcanas represents that there is a very powerful current surrounding you right now. Whatever the situation you're in, there's powerful currents around you. Positive ones too. Let's see what the oracle has for you. Oh, we have 2 for you too. The first card you have is, this one just popped up. Protecting Treasures reversed. Whoops, wrong way. So again, if anybody's interested in any of these cards and decks and having your own, I leave links in the description box of all my videos, shorts and the streams and videos. Did I already say that? All right. Reverse, this card says, do you give your loyalty too easily to those who haven't earned it? It's time to assess your personal loyalties and discern whether they're being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience. Others favor one side over the other. Vulnerability, born of fear, may lead to being taken advantage of. Perhaps the imbalance in your relationship is due to a conscious choice that you've made. If so, my friend, make sure you're not being hurt by the arrangement. If you believe you've found some kind of protected refuge, be aware there may be a price to pay. You may also need to reassess if you're compromising yourself in any way to achieve what is an illusion of safety. Be true to your dream, and remember, the angels will bring the right people your way to further the path of your highest good. Remain cautious and be conscious of the give and take in all relationships and projects at this time. But remember, don't give away the farm for a smile. You also have the Sad Embrace card, reversed. It says, are you suffering over your suffering? Do you feel life is treating you unfairly? That you've been robbed or deprived of what you're entitled to? Do you long for a love that eludes you, or the success that has been bestowed upon others? Righteous anger and a sense of entitlement lead to a trap of the ego. Your suffering and loss will pass if you let them. If you hold on to your perceptions of unfairness, you'll find yourself in its tight grip, unable to breathe freely. The solution, and the only solution, is to drop your victim stance and embrace the sadness so that it may dissipate naturally in time. Trials and tribulations, they build character, which is its own gift. Find something to be grateful for. Take responsibility for your part in all matters. However painful it may be to sit with your sadness, remember, you are loved, and you will not be left adrift forever. Have faith, for this too shall pass. You are not a victim, my friend. You are a traveler on a hero's journey. It's okay to be disappointed for now. Know that someday you'll look back and see great value in this experience. Make sure you're not being hurt in the situation as well. And we've made it to the end of the list again. Scary accurate. Don't forget, if you want an in-depth card reading, send me an email. It's highlighted at the top of the chat. I'll send you a list of the 7 choices you can base your reading on. These are free. You are so welcome, my friend. You are so welcome. Well, my friends, with that, I'm going to end today's live stream. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and check out my membership levels. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is free. Again, thank you for being here. I hope you have the best weekend ever. Let me spread these out a little bit so you guys can see them. I hope you have the best weekend ever, and I'll see you in the next video.